even hit 480p. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good to go. I think. God, I hope so. Oh, huh. Got a nice little connection to the server error. Time to relog in. Play guide and recommendations. Okay. Okay. Did XSplit improve anything? It certainly looks like XSplit improved a lot. I'll just check and see. I'm quiet again. XSplit. Oh god, how do I mess with the audio in XSplit? How do I... Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, as long as I'm audible. Alright, now to continue with our stupid class quest. These things may not seem stupid now, but, like, trust me, later on, when we're, like, really far into the game, you're gonna realize, wow, they made a lot of these, and I don't want to do any of them. I'm getting jittering, like, in the actual game, but it looks like the stream's looking fine. So that's good. Don't need to worry about Mall Goth'eth looking crispy like she was. No, leave me alone. There's an aetheryte over there that we can hit. So far, not bad. Alright. It looks like we're actually free from the Scourge. I might drop my settings a little bit in-game, like the graphic settings, just so I can hit some higher frame rates. Yeah, it looks like it was OBS that was causing the problems. Not really sure why. Servers have been having trouble, by the by, so if you DC, don't be surprised. Alright. See one right over there. Oh boy, go back to New Britannia. I barely got on in time to grab my last RDM skill before raid. I'm sorry, is that... Alright. Well. Okay. I should probably be using the Aethernet. Oh, there is an Easter event. That is correct. Wait, is it right now? Hold on. We'll have plenty of time to check it out once we are queued for the dungeon, because that's gonna take half an hour. That's something I promise you right now. It'll take half a fucking hour to get into the dungeon. Hello, Chanstel Soup. I keep reading that guy's name as Soup, so that's his name. Soup. Silence, Sylvier. I'm sorry, why do I need to defeat someone named the Violator? In an area I've literally never been to. If I had taken on the data center, I could get help. Let's see, we're gonna go to the amphitheater so we get more time listening to Paya. My favorite song. There it is. I love this song. Unapologetically. We haven't unlocked glamours yet, so sadly we won't be able to wear this outfit tonight, but we can get it. I'm gonna look forward to getting this outfit on Teru. Song's catchy, what can I say? Sounds excellent. I like how both of the options were puns. Alright, we'll be doing this quest while we're waiting for the queue. For now, we're going to be heading over to the Northern Shroud, which, oddly enough, is to the west of here. Why not queue while I do class quest? You know, that's a good question. I mean, this class quest doesn't have very much left to it. But we don't technically have the dungeon unlocked yet, that's why. And trust me, we'll have plenty to do while we're waiting for the dungeon queue. This is gonna be a 2-hour stream, so it's gonna be a bit. And considering the technical problems, I'll probably go a little bit over again tonight. I have not done the Hall of the Novice yet, no. We are going to be doing that as well. I figured Hall of the Novice would make a good next step. Where? Oh, good. A bunch of enemies, and I don't even have... I don't even have, like... an AoE or anything. Oh, don't worry, I'm experienced. I have played a ton of this. This is just a new character for streams. I do appreciate the concern, though. That the Hall of the Novice wasn't a bunch of duties so we could do it while we were queuing, but unfortunately we can't. Wow, all those cool straight shot pops during my raging strikes. That was nice. Hey, we did it. Stream's looking a little crispy, but that's to be expected from 480p. Which again, it's the most I can really, like, get to. Okay. Okay. We'll just do the story quest for a little bit here then, because I want to get at least to the dungeon unlock before we start the Hall of the Novice. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we do Hall of the Novice now, or should we do it after we get through the story content leading up to the dungeon? Because they're both going to be in the same direction over this way. Whatever and junk. You have to go through the story content anyways. I mean, we're standing right next to the guy. Oh, I can't get in yet? Let's see. Nope. No, we're in. See? We're in. That easy. He's gonna teach us all about multiplayer content and how to not be a gremlin. You can tell, a lot of early players don't do this thing. Yeah, no, I was under the impression that you could do this from the moment you could start guild tests, which is at level 10, I'm pretty sure. Also, this gives us really good gear to start with. By the way, there is no way to speed through this. Yeah, I like this song a lot. It's the, this plays a lot in the Gold Saucer, which we'll probably mess around in. I would love to make these streams a 2 to 3 times a week deal, but at the moment, I'm not really sure I want to commit that hard, you know? Maybe if they start taking off, I'll be like, alright, time to do that so we can make a ton of progress. But at the moment, nah. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes. He taught us about getting out of the way of AoEs. Which, of course, if you spent 5 minutes out on the world map, you'd know that these are AoE markers. I'm not really sure why the game thinks it needs an entire tutorial for them. Oh yeah, no, I get to move, and I do it a lot. I'm happy you get to see me play Archer live, because I never stop moving. Unless I'm like in the middle of a really, really hard combo that I'm focusing on, I don't stop moving. Ah! Ah! Rude! I get the choice between eating the AoE or not casting. I usually choose poorly. Honestly, that's just what being a caster is like in this game. Alright, we got the first piece of Ma'al Goth'eth's new outfit. I'm so proud of our Goth pirate. Oh boy, now I get to do the rest. The Smith quests are, like, really boring. How many exercises are there? I'm gonna Google it. FF14 Smith quests. How many? Pretty sure there's 6. Okay. The stream has exercise. It looks like... Well, it drops the brand new one. It looks like there's 5? Oh, there's 7. There's 7. What is this one about? Party comp? Oh yeah, this is about working together. Alright, time for the third one. These get, like, crazy towards the end, if I remember right, so... I don't need the briefing. I've played through this game before. I can't stop you. Only the moderators in that Discord can stop you. Yes, everything's clear. I don't really know what you said, because I wasn't looking. But, yeah, sure. Strike the wrong foe 5 times. They presented that like it was a challenge. I see, that one didn't drop any equipment. So they don't all drop equipment. Got it. 4. As of this one, we'll be halfway through. That's something. Honestly, we're just after that brand new ring at this point. Directly to the briefing, he says as I look away. Briefs. I prefer boxers, thanks. I will put them on. We're not high enough level for them yet. We're not 17. We have to be 17 for these, I'm pretty sure. That is not something we've earned. Oh no, they're just item level 17. You can equip them as a 15. It's 15, yeah. I got fancy footwork down, boy. Yes. Gear fucking matters in this game. I should probably mention that to anyone who might be convinced otherwise. Yeah, no, it matters. It matters a lot. Just gonna stand here. hit level 16. We are officially high enough level to do the dungeon roulette once we unlock it. But for now, we'll keep doing the Smith quests. We got 3 left. Let's get them over with. So far, these are taking, what, like 10 minutes? Yeah, no, this is good content. Where are my pants? Where are my pants? Game? Is it supposed to be a skirt? I think it's supposed to be a skirt. It just kind of looks like a piece of the shirt, so it looks like I'm not wearing any pants. E-thought! It's stopping E-thought! Twitch, you don't need to moderate my chat for me. It's blocked thought with a capital T, thought with a lowercase t, and E-thought all on separate occasions. My chat is a thought-safe zone. Twitch, you're allowed to say thought here. Wow, it doesn't block thought with all caps. What? What are we doing? Something, something, enemy reinforcement, something, something. Defeat the enemy while staying alert for reinforcements. Hold on, someone type thought with a 0 for me. See if it blocks that. Oh my god, it blocks it! The game gave me 0.2 seconds. Alright. I'm gonna stand right next to the Conjurer this time. Technically speaking, that's the tank's fault. That guy's gonna go down in like 2 seconds. There we go. Apparently I just missed it the first time. The only reason I saw any content other than the story is because I'd wander off and get lost when she fell asleep. Alright, 2 more to go. Just 6 and 7 left, and then we can go unlock the dungeon. Yeah, honestly, like, I get why you haven't seen any content other than the main story, because, like, you make it a certain distance into this game, and then you start a new character, and it's like, well, I don't want to go wander around doing whatever. I want to get through the game so I can get to the good content. So, don't really blame Taylor for that one. The story is okay content. I'm gonna be real, I'm not here for the story, I'm here for the good dungeons. And the fun bosses and such. Yeah, a Realm Reborn story is not great. Which is why we're going to supplement it throughout with cool dungeons and such. I feel like the battlefield. How am I supposed to do that? I'm DPS. Hits so they can get in on this guy before they open the gate again. Who's healing this warrior? Does warrior have self-heals I don't know about? To be fair, I guess I've literally never played that class, so... Yeah, I don't know. I've never played that class. It's one of the only tanks I know near nothing about. I know that Dark Knight's like spooky and its whole thing is like Living Dead and some dark-based cooldowns and stuff. Oh, that's true. This was 2.0 content. It was the Wild West. We didn't know. Hey! Final exercise. Cool. Thought we had 2 more. I want to see the fucking extreme fights. I will fight tooth and nail to get them on this. No unsynced. That's what I hate more than anything, is that people will see these cool fights and they'll be like, I'm gonna unsync it to, like, cheese it. It's like, no, I want to learn how to fight these bosses. I want to fight them myself. But people are so not down to doing that nowadays. It's just, Well, no, have you tried queuing for one? Like, I know you're not planning on doing them, but have you tried queuing for one? There's no way to get into them. Oh boy, my FPS is dropping hard. Yeah, the ones in Shadowbringers you can queue for because they're new. You can't queue for the older ones. There's no extreme roulette with cool rewards or anything. Oh, triple triad. We'll do some triple triad. Definitely gonna drop some of my settings down. finding an FC on this that would be willing to run extreme trials, like, for the stream. Because if you can get 8 people together, especially if you're willing to play one of the harder rules, like healing or tanking or something, people will do the extreme fights. Yeah, I'll just have to find a content-focused FC that is willing to do it for someone who only gets on once a week. Hey, who knows? Maybe by that time I'll have upped it to twice a week. Who knows? Ooh, what quest was it? I will certainly try to do it once we have some free time. Hell, if I start getting a following, I will literally create an FC surrounding all Goth'eth. It'll be called the Mall Goths. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be doing the 32-man raids, for sure. But that'll be at the end of a run report. Or a 24-man, yeah, not 32-man. I don't know why I always think it's 32. I'm aware, it's required for some story stuff. But I'm talking like the other ones too, you know? The ones from Heavensward and such. That is not content I've ever ran before, and I'm going to be excited to see it. Hey, we did it! Smith quests are done. Alright, Mr. DPS man, give me the ring. Alright, done with the Smith quests. Gonna equip recommended gear here. There we go. It's a fine looking armor set. Alright, talk to Mother Mione. Oh boy, now to let it sit. I always just kind of let the cutscenes run. Give me heads up before you run the second one in Heavensward with the 24-man so I can tab out during the first boss. It legit gives me panic attacks. Yeah, sure. I mean, trust me, we're gonna have long queue times to get into anything, so you will know. I haven't decided on any classes or anything we're gonna be playing on Malgoth here, mainly because it's just gonna be a content as we go kind of thing. But I figured as long as we're Archer main, it's going to take a while to get into dungeons and such. I'd run it for you, but, one, I've never done it before, and two, I would need to set up keyboard and mouse on your PS4, because I can't play with controller. I can't do it. Maybe you could get Taylor to do it. Oh my god. You ever drink water just a little bit too fast, and the water's like, fuck you, and you start to die? Sanding it down? Well, if you can find me where that is, I will do it. Yeah, I don't use hotbars on controller anyways, but I can't imagine yours are very easy to use. I'm just gonna keep letting this play, because, you know, some people watching may not be familiar with the story if they want to read it. Since this isn't voice acted, I'm not really going to be too stressed about talking over it. Once the voice acted important cutscenes kick in, I think I'm going to start just muting my microphone. Sanding it down, that's part of Crystal Tower. Okay, yeah, we'll do it. We will definitely be doing it. I am excited to see a 24-man raid. Go down to the airship landing and speak to this guy. I'm sorry, wait, what are we doing? Oh, okay. How much does it take to start a free company? I'm curious. Even if we don't have a company house. I know that we can't do it yet, because we have to do a bunch of Grand Company stuff first. Just for people to sign your thing. Okay. I might look into that then. Goodbye, Gridania. We'll be back a bunch, and it'll be annoying. We will be doing, Palace of the Dead for sure. Like, Palace is, I mean, it's certainly not fun content, but it's got some cool stuff in it that I think people would enjoy. And it's also required to do, what is it, Heaven on High, I think it's called? I'm going to be showing as much content as I can. Wow, this cutscene looks crispy even on my monitor.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Yeah, no, they make up for the fact that they spend the whole time in the opening just dicking around, making you collect stuff, by just dumping all the plot on you at once, right at the end of the right at the end of this quest chain.
A blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
Oh, yeah, no, I
For
want
all
to
the
do raids.
destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Who knows, that can maybe be
And
like
for
the
this
ultimate goal of the
failure,
Free Company, is
the
to get
realm
together
has
a raid
sunk
group
deeper
for
into
Tuesday nights.
depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core.
Yeah, no,
Yet
that's absolutely
it
my territory.
must be saved.
I want to see it so
Only
bad.
Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
I don't mind waiting, it's not a requirement. Yeah, no, we're gonna be waiting a while for that, for sure. Probably at least through the end of A Realm Reborn. I mean, definitely through the end of A Realm Reborn, but I mean, to even start making preparations on that.
Please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Raids are hard as fuck, and they take a lot out of you. One crafting class? Oh, we'll be doing those. We will be doing those. I haven't decided when yet, but eventually.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
I mean, if you guys want to drop like stuff
But
on
I
people
thought
being like,
the
"Hey,
Emperor had given up the
Tuesday
Western lands
nights
for lost after
over on
Cartana.
Leviathan."
What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
Oh, it's him. You guys enjoying
my
your
lord.
villain setup? This is it. This is all we get for a good while.
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Nero's an interesting character.
Aha, my lord.
Al amigo, my lord.
I love how he's just kind of an asshole, and he just he knows it.
Name Hummingway, I presume.
Yeah, I know he's more of a raid
I
character.
don't know what you...
And he's also in Heavensward patch, I believe.
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
I have like a whole list somewhere. I don't know where it is. Of just like the content in this game. Should go find it.
Garland.
That I wanted to show.
Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Who knows? Maybe I will. I'll get like a checklist graphic for the stream or something. But for these first few handful of streams, we are just going to be focusing on this main story. So the sooner we get through it, the sooner we get to the really cool content in this game. All right. What? What? Let me leave. Do I have to go around this way? No? I don't get this. Limsa Lominsa has a continuous map for this, and these things open. And it is the only area that is like that. All the other ones have that weird checkpoint in it. Where am I going? No, not that one. That one. Bulwark Hall. Oh, this is the point in time where you're listening to all the city-state speeches and you're getting followed around by Alfino and Alize. Gonna hop out for tonight. Good night. That's later? Okay. Here, you can have this letter. Speeches are after Eve.
Enter.
Oh, that's good. Best character!
I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
Seven hells! I fucking love this character. There it is. Hopefully we'll be in the queue for the dungeon by midnight. I wanted to be doing all this faster, but OBS is trash. So... Nail! Yeah, that's the Nail von Darnus is the final boss of 1.0. It was the last trial that they ever added. And it was quite the experience from what I heard. Because it's like with the moon like directly above you about to crash and it's fucking insane. It's the one piece of content from 1.0 that I'm like sad that I can't do. The only piece of content actually from 1.0 that I'm sad I can't do. Anyone interested in 1.0, I will, I'll send you guys a, if you're interested, I'll send you a documentary about it that I watched, because it's actually a really interesting game. It's just terrible, terrible launch, followed by mechanics that were really just not well thought out. So they just decided to scrap the whole thing. Uh-oh. That's concerning. Alright. Looks like that patched itself up. Whatever Wi-Fi problem was happening. I don't know why, but it's not showing me a current viewer count. For whatever reason. Goodbye, Merowib, best character. We will be joining her grand company for sure. Go back to the airship landing. Got it. This one has a lot of steps in it, unfortunately. Yes, go to Ul'dah, please. We're doing a lot of running around tonight, as you can probably guess. Because of the original, like the first 3 dungeons, there's like, how many? It's like 1 in Limsa, 1 in Ul'dah, 1 in Gridania, and then the first trial is in the Ul'dah area. Alright, now let's go talk to Rauban. I just realized I didn't hit the Aetheryte while I was in Limsa. Husting strip. Alright. That's gonna be a problem for later, but oh well. I'll hit the one in Ul'dah here. Real quick. I have to run around and attune to all these manually, so that's annoying. Oh well. We'll hit this one first, or the end of this quest first. Oh, I just realized we're gonna see, what's her face? You know. Oh, we're not gonna see her. Alright.
Ah, a guest from Gridania.
I wish I remembered her name, honestly. It's, I
won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Nanamo, that's her name. Nanamo ol Namo. In the interest of time, I'm going to be skipping through some of these. They'll still be on the screen for an amount of time. Again, if you're really concerned about the super nitty-gritty details and ins and outs, you can read all this, but it's really not all important. You just have to know that they're under attack by the people who were trying to conquer them when the moon was falling. That's it. got a new thingy. I'll just show it off real quick. A wind-up airship. Look at it. Call of the Sea. Alright, it wants me to go to Limsa. I'll go to Limsa. Right after I hit the Aetherite here. Because we want to be unlocking these areas for teleportation later. It'll save us a lot of time. Ruby Road Exchange. I believe this is still technically the wrong map, but we can hit a lot of the important, Oh. It's papaya time. Oh no, this is the right map. Alright. I do love that we get to see the city-states all decorated for Easter. It's nice. Ooh, I can talk about that a little bit. The symbol next to this guy's head is the Party Finder symbol. That means that he has something open here. We don't have access to it, sadly. He's put up essentially a request for other players on this data center to be like, hey, Party Finder, or join my party please, so we can do whatever thing I have listed here. Normally it's advertisements for like people opening their own shops and stuff. It's annoying. But sometimes it's like, hey, I'm trying to get this dungeon done. Can someone join? And a lot of the times it'll be ignored, but sometimes people will be nice enough to join. It's like an alternative to the queuing system. I want to hit this real quick before we leave town. Chamber of Rule. Alright, up here. This guy can take me to the airship landing. And now we have two of the more important spots in Ul'dah open. And I can go back to Limsa, so I can hit some of the important spots there. Although to be completely fair, in Limsa is just, it's all guilds. There's not really important spots in Limsa other than the guilds. You to know that story you just told in our Discord is beyond cursed. Thank you. Okay. I should have skipped that, honestly, thinking about it. We're gonna move to Bulwark Hall. I know that technically we have to go to the Drowning Wench, but I really, really want to hit the Aetherite here so we can save a lot of time. And I know exactly where it is. It's the easiest spot to get to in this game. Oh, okay. Yeah, good to know. Limsa Lominsa is fucking packed here. This is a lot of people. More than I expected. That guy is the best. He always swaps between lecturing people on literally everything and saying super weird stuff out of nowhere. Such as calling the biscuits kawaii and then making a little hand with their heart with his hands. Alright, we're gonna go Drowning Wench. one point he found that I played Minecraft, so he talked about literally nothing but Minecraft around me for a week, and he hasn't mentioned it since. Hello, Bateron. It's probably pirates. This is the quest that gives us the first dungeon. My only coworker I ever found strange is name redacted. I can never understand him. I can't either, honestly. Again, in the interest of time, I'm gonna start skipping some of this. Sastasha. Yep, there it is. It's name dropped. Western Lenosha. God, I can't wait till we get mounts unlocked. Who? By the Fisherman's Guild. Alright then, I'll hit the aft castle one over here. This is the other really important... this is the other important one. Every other one here is a guild, I swear. The Fisherman's Guild is, down that way? Finding my way over to it's gonna be a little bit tricky. Oh hey, people are using hatching kite stuff. Is this? Yes, it will lead to where I want to go. That's good. Let's see if I can get this to lead me over to the fucking Fisherman's Guild. Looks like I have to go... like down this way? This will still lead to where I need to go, apparently. Eventually. Yeah, it will. Alright. Those colored rocks are eggs! Hey, people are fishing out here. Eventually we'll do some ocean fishing. I really like that. Airport for 40 gil? Yeah, sure. I can't wait till we get mounts, and then eventually those mounts can fly. Like, oh my god. Flying mount speed is so much higher than running speed. I think it's like literally double our sprint speed. Alright, hit Ailport. boy, we get to go in there. I have done those. I am done with them. Speak with the person at the entrance to Sastasha, sure. And then that'll probably get us into it. Satashura. Awesome. Duty Finder unlocked, and then it should pop up another thing. Sastasha unlocked. Yep. Alright, time to queue for a dungeon. Shut up, I know what the Duty Finder is. Duty Finder, only one thing in it, Sastasha. 10-minute wait time. Alright, now we go and we do this quest. By the way, that is a 10-minute average wait time. That is how long on average people of our like class type, so DPS, are waiting to get into this dungeon. It could go way over, it could go way under. I've never seen it go way under. So wow, they even have Easter baskets over here. And little Easter decals. This is adorable. I love this. Oh, hey, we're actually done with it already. She's just gonna compliment us nonsensically. There is a holiday quest. We have started it. We have not done it yet because we were gonna wait until we started queuing, so after we get done with this cutscene, we'll do it. Hey, look, we have Repelling Shot. We're not gonna be using it, but we'll take it. I guess we'll take a hat. We don't need the other two. We'll take the hat. Oh. Oh my, this hat. Oh my god, why is it yellow? That's coming off. That's ruining her vibe. By the way, the fact that this outfit is dark, brooding, and edgy is wonderful and perfectly in character. Do we have any titles yet? I'm curious. No, no titles. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Alright, time to figure out what this year's seasonal quest is. Or this year's, Easter quest. No nonsense. Down to business. have to go get hens this year? Okay. These quests are always pretty easy, so... It's normally a handful of things you have to do, but it's always simple stuff. Complete the fate, a cluck and catastrophe in the Central Shroud. How close are we to the Central Shroud? Teleporting's faster, and we're about to get money from the dungeon anyways, so we can spare the gill. Forward to getting the fancier bows later in the game. One of the big things that the trials drop, like the hard mode trials as they're called, like the big bosses that are converted from 4-man to 8-man raids. Those guys drop special weapons based on themselves. So like Ifrit drops a giant flaming bow, and there's wings on the Garuda one for some reason. It's like the coolest part about raids. Alright, time to sit here and wait for the fate to spawn. Carrots, just carrots. I don't know how often this spawns. Oh! Okay then. Alright, we now have an extra hotbar. What are we doing? I think I'm just waiting for a fate to spawn at this point. Well, yeah, we're Vieira. Do I need to mend stuff? I do. I'll mend real quick. Oh. Go ahead and remove it for now, then. Ah! What? How? That's a really fast queue time for a DPS. Like, really fast. What the hell? Always greet your party members. Always. In fact, I'm going to change the chat to party chat for the time being. Increase in size a little bit. God, why are you telling me so much? Alright. I guess I'll just talk a little bit about what's happening to help everyone understand. We are the DPS. Our goal is to hit stuff until they die. The tanks, the goal, that's the guy doing the big dark circle. That's a late game tank, so he's kind of being ridiculous. The tank's goal is to hold every enemy's aggro so they don't attack the DPS or the healer. The healer keeps us all alive. Pretty standard stuff. However, there's something known as pulling in this game, where the tank's like, fuck this is boring. I'm gonna get every enemy I can, and we're gonna see how long we can live. That's what he's doing. Which is why this dungeon run seems to be hectic. Early dungeons are always like this. It's fairly standard. Later ones people are iffy about, so... And I'll cover the mechanics I'm familiar with. To the best of my ability. I'm not familiar with everything in this game, so... Have food. No, all I do. Food increases the amount of experience. Ignoring the clans. This is dumb. How is this dumb? There's just a lot to keep track of in dungeons. So... Oh my god. Oh my god! I don't even have an AoE yet. I can't take out all these. Oh my god! Too much? This is most definitely not standard. Oh my god. Running into the boss room, thanks. Help. That's what happens when you pull too big? What we just did there is called a wipe. That's when the whole party dies. Just noticed our tank's name is Derping. Thanks for that. Why is that guy still dead? Is he expecting us to raise him? Don't want to get too close to anything. I guess I'll just talk about this room in general, considering this is finally a slow moment with it. Anyways, we finally have a slow moment in here. So these clams spawn an infinite number of these Shade Seeker guys. They don't give experience. They're actually completely worthless. I hate them. Damn, what a first dungeon run. Anyways, as you can see, they're kind of fucking everywhere in here. If you kill them, they're not a problem. If you don't kill them, the Shade Seekers become a problem like they were back there. Which is why we should kill them. Nudge, nudge, tank. Really? Oh my god. Alright, yeah, sure. Oh, this tank is gonna be a nightmare. This is how they're pulling now, like, Christ. even I know how to tank Sastasha, and I'm not a good tank. It's the reason I vetoed all tank requests, or all tank classes earlier. Take out the clams. I am begging you. Christ. Well, at least we made it through this time. I didn't check. There's a memo earlier in the dungeon that once you check it, it tells you which coral to check. If you check the wrong one, it spawns an enemy. Really easy enemy, though. Oh, God. In case you don't know, that's a naughty thing. That's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that. The tank is supposed to be the first thing to hit. Pulling for the tank is extremely rude. Don't do it. Because then you're rushing them into, oh, I know how loot rules work. You're rushing them into doing what you want, essentially. So loot gets added to a loot list, and then you can hit pass, greed, or if it's for your class, you can hit need. We're gonna pass on this because we don't need it. Essentially, it goes to the person who rolls the highest number, and need is rolled above greed, or it's like counted above it. It's normally good practice to click greed on just anything. Because you can sell that stuff later for what's called company seals. We don't have access to that yet. You can sell that stuff to get, like, essentially glamour stuff is what it's for. But if you don't want to clog up your inventory like me, you pass. Hopefully we get a good piece of equipment for our class. But it's not worth it with Captain Madison because he just actually fucking leaves in the middle of it. I'm gonna hit pass on that because we do not need it. I get one more level to get AoE, I think. So that's gonna be really helpful. And we'll probably hit that level. This one's interesting. It's essentially just a sequence of picking up keys from enemies. Oh, okay, yeah, we have it now. Alright, this is our AoE. Quick knock. I will show knock I should mention in, put what on? What ring? Weird. Okay, here it is. I am trying to show or explain. This person's like an actual newbie, which is interesting. I don't play with a lot of actual newbies. Are they playing Ninja? Yeah. Either search info. They have Ninja and Arcanist. Interesting. They were probably told that they could join other guilds and then decided to. Because Ninja's not one you can start with. It's just one that is unlockable at level 1. Oh, this guy's not going to attack. Rope belt for magic? Nope, don't need that. I should mention, because, Peyton, you're here, and you really don't know a whole lot about this game. So, the way this all works is, no matter what, when we enter this dungeon, we are the set level that they want us to be at. So, we're level 18 or below. So, all these guys are above level 18, so they're getting synced downwards. So, all content is technically live at all times. You can do them whenever you want. It's just you get scaled down. Yeah, no, it's a really fun way to get grind to work. No content ever feels like, oh, it's suddenly too easy now, so I can't do it. We're not going to skip this cutscene just because I want to show it. Although every other time we go through this dungeon, I will be skipping the cutscene. all of them. Oh yeah, I should also mention that this level sync thing also applies to, like, instanced duties and fights and stuff, like for our class quests. So this boss's strategy is to just beat him to death. Oh yeah, the limit break. I'll have to get that out. I don't want to cover it up. I don't know. I guess we'll let the DPS do it if he wants. Once the boss gets down to about 10, it's down to about 10% HP. Once the enemies are about to pop up there, you don't really do the limit break to just kill him, which the limit break builds over the dungeon, so. Always greet people, always calm. I will... I'll give the tank a calm. He did alright. He made that interesting. Ooh. I'll take it. It's cool looking. At the very least, we can turn it into a claymore. Anyways, always greet people, always calm, and then always say GG at the end. Oh shit! We got 2 player commendations right off the bat. So, I can just show that here. It's right here. It's in your reputation tab. It shows you how many you've gotten. Once you get 1,500 and you've leveled 1 tank, 1 healer, and 1 DPS all the way up to the level cap, you get to become what's called a mentor, which means that you're called in to help new players a lot of the time. Which is interesting. It's a goal to strive for, that's for sure. But I don't think it's one that you're gonna get to. That one sword fighting PvP game that links with Gary's mod. Like, it's rude not to bow before you fight. I haven't heard about that. I actually haven't. But yeah, no, there's definitely, like, etiquette to going through dungeons. And I want people to know that as much as possible. Hey, the fate's happening. How much time does it have left? 20 seconds. We don't have time. Okay. Trying to decide what to do about that. I don't know how often that fate spawns. Because we definitely don't have enough time to participate in it. Because we have to, like, put on the outfit and shit to even start. So I guess we'll just plow forward to the next dungeon, and then we'll call it good after that. Maybe try to do that, There we go. It was a cool game. It had workshop support, but you could use it online. I wore a Jack of Blades mask like in Fable and stabbed people to death. That sounds like fun. If you could remember the name, that'd be great. Speak with Bateron. Alright, will do. Let me look it up. Alright. Drowning Winch. Yes. Next quest will have another dungeon, believe it or not. They just throw 3 of them at you right off the bat, and it's nuts. But the dungeons will be a lot more fun now that we have an AoE. Later on, there he is. Called Blade Symphony. I'll have to look into that. That sounds like fun. Although, hearing multiplayer game and links up with Gary's mod, it's probably not really all that alive right now. Free on Steam and pretty fun. Not sure if community's alive. Yeah, that would be the issue. But I will definitely see. I will look into that. That might be a fun stream night, honestly. Again, in interest of time, I'm going to start skipping through the text. It'll be here if you want to pause and read it on the YouTube restream, or on the YouTube, like, re-upload, but, Again, it's not really all that important. They're just lore dumping about the Sahagin, which are a beast tribe. We'll join a lobby together and just fight each other for eternity. Yeah, alright. Perfect. Party Finder unlocked. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, where you can, where is it? Party Finder. You can just, host a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot happening. Some of these, like, you straight up can't join. Like, I don't think there's a way to get an item level this high. I don't really know what's up with that. Get another dungeon here soon. This one is the Tamtara Deepcroft, which is going to be fun. There's going to be skeletons and void scent and cosmic horror in there. It'll be just like a Kirby game. Lara Croft. Alright, everybody, we're going to the Lara Deepcroft. You know, from the video game, Deep Tomb Raider. Basically, this is just setting up yet another conflict that's happening in Eorzea, where there's kind of like a void scent problem, where just demons from a different realm are just like fucking breaking into ours, and we have to deal with that. They are terrifying and horrible, and I hate them. I want to get us queued for that as soon as possible, so that we can hopefully get into it and get everything wrapped up and done by 1 a.m. Hopefully. Again, I probably would have ended it off here, but since this stream was definitely shorter because of the technical problems, we're gonna be going over a little bit again tonight. But hopefully this time the stream won't actually be 3 hours. Because that is how long the other one is. And that's about how long it took to upload. Oh shit. I don't know what fucking mount that is, but it looks crazy. talk to some dude in here. Oh, God. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Thank God there is a route through here that doesn't get you attacked by the bone men. There's actually, like, an interesting storyline that happens in this area, but you have to get to level 50 to see the end of it, and then you also have to go into Palace of the Dead to see the real end of it. Alright, if you click on the entrance here, you can actually just straight up get into this menu from that. And then, now that we've joined that, we have 2 things unlocked. So, in this, we have a duty roulette. This picks a random dungeon, anything level 1 through 49, and then 51 through 59, and then also 61 through 69. Anything in that range is fair game for the leveling roulette, and it gives you a ton of experience for finishing it. So the idea is that people will run older content so newer players can get through them, just to level up everything in this list. And people do it. My only problem with it is sometimes the leveling gets a little bit extreme early on and you can't properly learn your class anymore. Which is why we won't be doing it for a while until we start to notice that we're needing the levels. Who is attacking? Oh. Oh yeah, another thing I ought to mention that I actually only learned recently. If you go to the social tab, you can hit contacts, and then you have all the people you've ran content with and your friends listed here. It tells you. So like, let's just say Triss Moon here. I don't want to slander this person. Let's just say this person was just being absolutely awful. Terrible. Biggest jerk on the planet. We can go here and we can blacklist them, or we could straight up report them. I'm not really sure how to do it, but there are ways to straight up report people for being toxic in this game. I exposed my server. The server's exposed all the time. It's just up here. That's funny because I know for a fact I watched Jacob say it earlier. So that means it's only stopping you. Maybe Twitch is just mad at you. Alright, well, since we're going to be standing here for about 5 to 10 minutes, leave it to me. Yeah, I'll catch those chickens. Look at all these chickens. And now we stand here and wait. Here, I can show off the sitting poses. So that's the default one, and then you can also /C pose to change which pose you want to be in. This works in like a variety of positions, so it's interesting. Oh god. The fate is indeed starting. The recommended level of this fate is 15. Oh my god. This is beautiful. have to catch? A lot? This is Animal Crossing, right? This is what it's like? Once we unlock Glamours, we can do a furry stream. Which I think we're the right level to unlock Glamours, we just haven't had access to the right area yet. Oh no, me and that person both just wasted our thing. Swear to God, if our Q pops now, I'm gonna be upset. We have to complete this to get our. If it completes, or if the Q pops now, I will withdraw from it just to complete this quest. Oh, you know, it might not be stopping Jacob because he's a mod. That might be it. Get over here. They add little things like this all the time, and, like, honestly, it's so cool. Like, imagine explaining to someone later that there is an event in this game that they did where you just run around in a bunny suit throwing eggs at chickens and then catching them in a net. I almost just threw an egg at the tree slug. Oh, wow, rude. Now that this is a third-person game, it should be going probably a lot faster. This guy's a jerk. He keeps going for the same chickens I'm going for. Wow, that's actually kind of precise, oddly enough. I will make you mod someday. It's just right now I don't see much of a point. Hey, we did it. 10 bejeweled eggs. Speak with Nonata. What do you mean unable to teleport? Shut up. Oh. That's why. Probably don't. Yeah, that's probably wise. Not giving you mod. Down that way. You know, these eggs are probably things you can trade in for stuff, so that means that is not the only time we'll be doing that. Damn, I kind of wish we had a Lalafell now so we could put them in the bunny suit. The person who gave us the quest, so that means amphitheater. And what do you say we stand here until the queue pops so that we can listen to this beautiful song? Found your chickens off right. No, we're going pun route. She looks What? What the fuck was that? God, I love this. Oh, the second quest isn't out yet. Alright, looks like we're coming back next week. However, we can now... Alright, there we go. We don't have glamours unlocked, so these things are not going to be good. We're definitely not using them. But... we have them now. Once we unlock glamours... yeah, we have to dye it black. But again, that'll be once we unlock glamours. We don't quite have access to it just yet. I think if I went out of my way, I could probably do it, but I don't want to go out of my way. Anyways, the cube pops in this tonight are real good for some reason. Alright, Void Scent time. This area is real big with people who love a lot. Oh, this damn, I was hoping we'd be able to see the infamous campfire. Like, literally, wall-to-wall pulls. As in, from here all the way till the first boss cutoff. That's how big people pull. It's every enemy. Oh, this tank's new. This tank's for real new. Not so great, but that's alright. No one's really that great at tanking when they start. It's the people who already have Dark Knights unlocked like at the max level are the ones, like, those are the ones that I'm always so about. Vials of ether. We'll definitely be using that. Use our food so we can get more experience. that item. Tank! Come on, look, you gotta like do stuff. If the enemies start charging you, that means you hit them. So maybe we'll play a tank later and I can start to explain how all that stuff works. Because it's really frustrating watching multiple people get it wrong at the same thing. Although, to be fair to their first tank, that person seemed to be underestimating the dungeon again. There. Got synced down. Ooh! And we got our best skill. Peloton increases the movement speed of the entire party. Only outside of battle, of course. Always getting that. Pass on the bastard sword. We will not need it. Hold on. What? Okay, so this person has not really tanked before. Got it. That really explains a lot of what I'm seeing. I don't know, it just feels weird seeing, like, going to the person's profile and seeing that it's someone who's finished the game. And they're not really using their AoE. I swear, like, most DPS don't pay attention to what the tanks are doing at all. To the point where the person who was teaching, like, how to tank was surprised when I was doing the stuff I saw people do. I'm still not necessarily a good tank, but apparently I'm better than most of them. how you tell someone's at level 50. Alright. We're actually almost at the end of this dungeon, believe it or not. Tamtar is pretty short. Where's the tank? And just because tank has spent I 1v1 mob 2? What does that mean? Tanks should not be 1v1ing mobs. Tanks should be 1v, like, 20ing mobs. Alright, dungeon boss time. Alright. Ah! Got stuck on a piece of water. Why not? I'll need on that belt. It seems good. Alright, that ready check. That's just a little button you can press that makes sure the whole party knows what's about to happen. It's good to get in the habit of doing it, because on trials and stuff, you have to do it. Later trials, of course, not the early ones. No, not yet! What are you doing? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, those enemies are already dead. Tank just stood in that AoE. Oh my god. That's also another big no-no. Don't stand in the AoEs. I get it, you're a tank, you think you can take them. You can't, don't. They are telegraphed for a reason. Avoid them. There we go. Oh. Yeah, everyone left already. Cool. That's one thing that can happen when you're watching end of dungeon cutscenes, is the people who skip them can and will leave. And it's kind of disheartening sometimes, because then you can't calm. However, I got a player commendation, so that's cool. Awesome. Okay. Well, I think we've done everything I wanted to get done tonight. I mean, there's one more dungeon that in this dungeon chain, but we can wait on that. We're already level fucking 21. That is ridiculous to me. I don't know. Something about that. I guess we'll end this one off the same way we ended off the last one. We'll go and accept that class quest, and then we'll be done. To the Archers Guild. It doesn't look like it has an ability, so this will be a low priority one. Oh, if I remember right, this is actually a big one for the plot of this series of class quests. Alright, well, I'd say we did pretty good tonight. We did the first 2 dungeons and got a bunny suit. I mean, that's basically all we can really hope for, right? Hopefully by next time I'll have renewed my subscription. So next week I guess we will do the next dungeon, which I believe is Copperbell Mines. We'll do our next class quest, and then we'll see about powering through the MSQ to get to Efreet, the first major boss. I guess I'll just end it off here then. Let's go ahead and exit.